Good morning everyone. Welcome to Narayana Live Classes. Today we are going to discuss assignment number 23 based on statistics. Let us start with the question number 1. The following table shows marks secured by 140 students in an examination. Calculate the mean marks by direct method. Now you have to calculate the mean by direct method. So we know the formula used for calculating mean by direct method. X bar is equal to sigma fx by or sigma fixi by n. This is the formula used. So x bar is nothing but the arithmetic mean. So you have to find out with the help of this formula. So let us calculate this. First we will draw the columns for this one. Frequency distribution table. Once we draw the frequency distribution table, it will be clear for us. First comes the class interval. That is marks, number of students, and this is class interval, that is marks. Here we have, and the next part is number of students, that is frequency. Number of students, that is Fi. Next we will come across class marks or the mid value, that is Xi. Okay, mid value of the classes, and the next comes Fixi, the multiplication of these two. Now let us see the classes first. When you look after the classes 0 to 10 up to 40 to 50. Now 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and the next one is 40 to 50. So these are the classes. And the next frequencies, the corresponding frequencies are 20, 24, 40, 36, 20. 20, 24, 40, 36, and next is 20. Let us take once again 20, 24, 40, 36, 20. Right. So now next, come to the class marks. So when you are coming across the class marks, just add upper limit and lower limit and upper limit, add and divide by 2. So 0 plus 10 by 2, that is 5. Now observe the class width. Class width, 10 minus 0 is 10 or 20 minus 10 is 10. Right. So now if you check, if you go on to the classes, the class width is same. So go on adding the 10 to these class marks. So the next one will be 5 plus 10, that is 15. Plus 10 will be 25, and next 35, and the next one is 45. Let us check it out if whether it is right or not. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 by 2 is 15. 20 plus 30 is 50. 50 by 2 is 25. 30 plus 40 is 70. 70 by 2 is 35. 40 plus 50, 90. 90 by 2 is 45. This is right. Now let us go to the Fixi part. When you see the Fixi part, 20 into 5, the simple the multiplication part, that is 100. 24 into 15 is 360. And the next 40 into 25, if you go across this will be 1000. And next 36 into 35. When you see this 36 into 35, 5 into 36, first when you come across this one, it will be 0, that is 180, and next the 36 into 3 is 108, 108 plus 18 will give you 126, which is 1260, and next 20 into 45, 20 into 45 will give you 900. So now here we will have the summation of Fixi, the total of this one. So when you see this total part, it is, so when you look after this total one, it will be something like 0. And next here 12, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 2, 7 plus 16, and the next is 3. So 3620 is sigma Fixi, that is 3620. And when you look after this sum of the frequencies, that is sigma Fi, or denoted by n, both are same, that will be equal to 60, and this is again 60, 120 plus 20, that is 140. So we got a sigma Fixi value and we got a sigma Fi, that is n value. So according to the formula used, arithmetic mean is equal to sigma Fixi, that is summation of Fixi by n, or sigma Fi, both are same. That is equal to 3620 by 40, 140. So 0 gets cancelled. 362 by 14 is something like 25.86. So this is the value of arithmetic mean with the help of direct method. Now when coming to the second question, the following table gives the marks obtained by 100 students in a class test. Find the mean mean marks scored by a student in a class test. So here also he is asking you to find out the mean. We can apply any method for solving this. Let us go with the direct method here clearly. So here also we have marks and number of students. So again let us prepare the frequency distribution table or the particular which one is columns useful for as calculation part. Marks first one, and the next number of students. Number of students which will be taken as Fi, and the third comes is the class marks. So class marks are the mid values of the classes. Class marks, this also is taken as Xi, and the next is Fi Xi. The four things here. Now when you come to the simplification part of this one, here you can observe it clearly. That so first let us write the classes 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and we have up to 50 to 60. So these are the classes what we have right now. Next, the corresponding frequencies are 12, 18, 27, 20, 17 and 6. And the next class marks. So when you come for the class marks, here also the same thing. Add it 0 plus 10 by 2. So when you take this one, it will be 5. And see that if you go on to the classes correctly, the class width is 10 again in this. Difference of 2 successive lower limits or difference of 2 successive upper limits. It is 10, so go on adding 10 to this again. So the next class mark will be 15, next 25, next 35, the next one is 45, and the next one is 55. So these are the classes class marks we got it. Now Fi Xi, multiplying these to 12 into 5 will give you 60. And next 18 into 15, 15 8s, yes, 15 8s 90, and 18 ones are 18 plus 9, that is 270. Next 27 into 25, so 5 into 27, if you take it correctly, it will be 135. And the next let us write the 5 here. And 27 into 2 is 54, 54 plus 13 will give you 67, that is 675. Next 20 into 35 will give you 700. And next 17 into 45, 17 5s are will give you 85. Write this. 17 4s are 68 plus 8, that will be 76. And the next 6 into 55 will give you 330. So these are the values what we got right now. So when you go for the next part, that is sigma. So these are the columns what we have done. So here comes sigma Fi Xi, and here comes sigma Fi. That has to be written below. We will do the calculation part and we will write it in the next case. So here if you write it, sigma Fi Xi, the summation part, the complete addition of this. So 5, that is 0 comes at the last, that is 10, and this part will be 6 plus 1 7 plus 1 14 plus 7 21 plus 6 27 plus 3 30, and 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 6 11 plus 7 18 plus 18 plus 7 25 plus 3 28. So sigma Fi Xi you got it as 2800. And when you come across the sigma Fi part, when you add the sigma Fi, that is a summation, that is a total n, sum of the frequencies. 12 plus 18 will give you 30, 30 plus 20 will be 50, 50 plus 27 again will be 77, 77 plus 17 94 plus 600. So this will be 100 here. The next part, we got sigma Fi Xi and we got sigma Fi. So and we know the arithmetic mean formula clearly. X bar is equal to sigma Fi Xi by sigma Fi, or n we can take it. So X bar is equal to 2800 by 100. So that is arithmetic mean is equal to 28. So this is one of the question. Third one, find the mean of the following data by assumed mean method. So you have to find out this one by assumed mean method. So first let us see what is this assumed mean method calculation part. So when you go for the solution of this one, we know the formula used for finding out the mean by arithmetic, that is assumed mean method, is x bar is equal to a plus sigma Fi di by sigma Fi. sigma fi can be taken as n. This is summation part. So now we require di here. Where what is di here? Di is equal to, it is xi minus a, and sigma fi is nothing just sum of the complete frequencies. Now let us draw the table for this one and go for the calculation part. So here when you look after this one, class interval is given for you, frequency is given for you. So first comes the class interval. First comes the class interval, and next we have frequencies or class marks. We can take it according to that. Frequencies denoted by fi, and next class marks xi. Now here comes the deviation. So deviation, the formula used is di is equal to xi minus a. So di, this is the column we have, that is equal to xi minus a. The last column will be fi di. So these are the columns used for calculating part. So now let us fill up this one once correctly. We have 150 to 200, 200 to 250 up to 350 to 400. So this is 150 to 200, 200 to 250, 250 to 300, 300 to 350, 350 to 400. These are the classes what we have, and the corresponding frequencies are 14, 26, 17, 23, 350 to 400. And the next, the frequencies of the respective frequencies here for the classes are 14. The next one, when you check it out, 26, 17, 23, 20. 26, 17, 23 and 20. Let us check it out once again whether it is right or wrong. 14, 26, 17, 23, 20. Right. Next comes to the class marks. Class marks is nothing but add and divide by 2. So 150 plus 200, 350, 350 by 2, that is 175. So the class mark here is 175. And next go on adding. See, if you check the class width again, here for all these classes it is common, there is 50 part. So go on adding 50 to these class marks. The next one will be 225, followed by 275 here. The next class mark will be 325, and the next one is 375. So these are the classes what we have. These were the class marks what we got. Next one, let us go to the DI. So for getting DI, we have to assume one of the class mark as the assumed mean. So let us take the class mark. If you better to take the middlemost, that is 275. Let us suppose this is as A, assumed mean. So our A is 275. Now, when you come to the DI column, DI is nothing but xi minus A, that is xi minus 275. So if you write here, it is xi minus 275. Now, when you come to the DI column, so start from the assumed mean value itself, from here itself. So beside the A, it will be DI value here will be xi is 275 and A is also 275. So it will be 0. So above ones. So what is the common class width here? Common class width is 50. So above ones it will be, since the class intervals are in an increasing manner, so it will be negative, increase in the negative part. That means DI value increases in the negative part, double that of the class width. And when you come to the below one, it will be positive increasing. Okay, since it is a case of increasing class intervals. That's why. That means here the DI value will be, class width is 50, so it is nothing but minus 50, and double of this is minus 100. And when you come to the below part, so take in the positive manner, that is 50 and 100. Let us check it out whether we are right or wrong. So xi minus A. So xi value is 275 minus A value is 275. Here it is 0. Here when you come to this row particularly here, xi minus A. Here xi value is 225 and A value is 275. 225 minus 275 minus 50. Here 175 minus 275, so minus 100. When you come to below, 325 minus 275 is 50 and 375 minus 275 is 100. So just depending upon the class width, if you check it out, you will get the value of DI column. Next, FIDI. Multiply the frequencies and the DI values what you have, the deviations. So 14 into minus 100 will be minus 1400. Next, 26 into minus 50. So when you check it out, this one, this will be 530, it is 1300. So minus 1300 and 17 into 0 is 0, and next 23 into 50. So when you see this is 0 part, and 15 and this is 1150, 1150, and 20 into 100 will give you 2000. So here we got the value of even FIDI. Now take the summation value, that is the complete value, sigma FIDI. When you take this, it is 2000 plus 100 and 150 will be 3150. 3150 minus 2700. It is 3150 minus 2700, that is nothing but 450. So this is the value of sigma FIDI. So I got the value of sigma FIDI here, and when you come to the n, that is sigma FI value. So when you look after this value here, sigma FI, that is n value. So 24 plus 16 is 40, and this is 40 here again. 40 plus 40 is 80, plus 20 it is 100. So you got the value of a sigma FI also. Now sigma FI is equal to, you got it as 100 here. So arithmetic mean x bar is equal to, we know the formula already, a plus sigma FIDI by sigma FI, that is, so a part is 275 plus sigma FIDI value is 450 by, and sigma FI value, that is 100. So here it is 450 by 100, 0 gets cancelled. 45 by 10 will be 4.5. 275 plus 4.5 will be 279.5. So this is how we are going to find out the arithmetic mean by assumed mean method. Thank you.